What's up, everybody? It's me, Leaks, and today I wanted to discuss something that's been going on recently. That actually has been going on for some time, but it didn't pick up until recently. And that topic is sexuality in different types of media that we as consumers consume. And it's definitely put the community in a chokehold as of late because of the specific situation at hand. So if you haven't already known, there has been a picture circulating around social media of Superman's son, not Superman, but Superman's son coming out as bisexual. And it has caused a lot of conversation because, one of the things that people are saying is that it's turning our children gay, or it's causing, sexualizing our children. And in my opinion, that's such a sad, way to look at it, because it's just stupid. So this has been going around on Facebook, Instagram. Some of the big blogs like the Shade Room have picked up this picture and posted it, knowing that they're going to receive a lot of negative comments on it, and it's on Twitter as well. And one of the things that I want to talk about is how people are saying that it's sexualizing our children and sexualizing the youth of today, because these are the people that they like to read and whatever. And the first thing is, this is a fictional character. This is not a real person. This is not a politician, an athlete, a singer, an actor. This is no one of the real world. This is a fake person that someone has made for the sake of, making them. So, it's not... it's not real. This person isn't someone who is going to affect your day-to-day life in any way to where you're making think pieces on them, and then on top of that, like I've said once before to a friend, where is this, outrage when a man and a woman are kissing on TV, or there's a sex scene on TV, and, children are watching TV all the time, and they're on social media, they're on YouTube, they're on all these different forms of, entertainment. And where is that outrage? Because there's a hell of a lot more kissing between a man and a woman on TV than there is a man and a man on TV. And then on top of that, I've noticed a lot of straight men will go up for women that are lesbians, kissing other women on TV shows and, those frat party movies, and what's that one movie series called, American Pie? I don't recall it because I haven't watched it in so long, but I'm sure there was a lesbian makeout scene somewhere in that. It just makes sense that there would be. But, men will sit there and go up for that, because especially if the women that are engaging in that are attractive, to the common beauty standard. But, let it be two men and all of a sudden it's wrong. They're both gay acts. The only difference is that men that are going up for, this are attracted to women, and they'll allow that, versus two men, even though they're both gay and against God and whatever you want to say they are. But that's besides the point. The fact is that, it's stupid that people will look at a fictional, I was going to say manga, a fictional comic book character, and saying that is sexualizing our kids Oh my goodness. And it doesn't help that, like I mentioned earlier, these big blogs are picking up on this story and posting them to their feeds. And like I said, one of the bigger blogs, the Shade Room doesn't normally go and post things relating to like video games and comic books and anime and things like that. So it's funny to see that they decided to post a picture of a comic because they knew that it was going to get people talking. Normally the Shade Room posts things about, black media, rappers, singers, actors, things of that nature. But they don't post really anything about, video games or cartoons or things like that. So it's funny to see that because, they obviously did it because they wanted people to comment negative, things and say negative things about, this. And it's funny because a lot of the Shade Room is ran by gay people, or not gay people, but I'm sure some of the people who run that blog are gay. And a lot of the, people that comment are also gay. So it's very funny to see that they're willing to allow this kind of talk within their own comments. But I guess you have to do what you have to do to be able to get clicks on your posts. But yeah, Twitter's no different. People that are on Twitter are saying that, they're trying to shove gay things down our throats, and it's like, it's so stupid because, this is why people, don't open up because of these negative, topics. And it sucks because, there are a lot of people I'm sure that would love to, be able to be themselves, but seeing how people in society are, of course, that's going to be a hard thing to do because I've seen a lot of attacks recently on homophobic, rather, I should rephrase that. I've seen a lot of homophobic attacks around, the world recently. And, that's just not fair to people. It's terrible. It's horrible. But it just opens things like this. It just opens a door to just negativity. And it sucks because instead of praising, like, oh, wow, this is another way to include people, we then demean it and make it less than it actually is. So, but that's what I want to talk about. Of course, if you like this video, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Obviously, you see a lot of Final Fantasy gameplay in this video. Actually, it's the only thing you see. So I'm planning on doing a lot of voiceovers with a lot of more Final Fantasy gameplay, and I want to be able to cover more things other than this. So yeah, feel free to like, share, and subscribe, and let me know what you think.